Hey Nelly Addicts, welcome to my channel and welcome if you're new. I am getting right into it, y'all. It is Halloween fast approaching and I wanted to get these Beetlejuice nails in before Halloween gets here. So I've already started out by painting my nails with this really pretty purple color from iGel Beauty called pomegranate. And on top of that, I'm going to be using Costume Party, which is a dip powder from my brand OCD Beauty. You can find that on Etsy. I absolutely love the colors in this dip powder. It's just like Halloween on a nail, all the fun colors of Halloween on your nail. So I'm using the gel method this time, and what I'm doing now is just placing some of the chunky glitters on in a place where I think they'll be more spread out better. And I also wanted to get some of those little smaller glitters in there too. So you can just take your brush or a toothpick and just pick out the bigger flakes that you want, or even some smaller flakes. Either way, it's up to you. Now I'm going to be prepping for my iGel Beauty Sculpture Gel, which is basically polygel. This is something that I've been working on since the beginning of the year. I have not done as many polygel videos as I would have liked to have done, because I don't really have a lot of polygel, and the ones that I do have, they all come in these small bottles like this one here, and you may get one or two uses out of it, maybe a full set, but not more than that. And polygel, depending on where you get it from, is not cheap. It can go from anywhere from $2 on Temu to $30 on Sweetie Nail Supply. So I don't really want to use my polygel to practice. I really want to, if I'm going to use it, I want to use it on a nail set. I wish I had enough to just use it for practice, but unfortunately I don't have that right now. I do have slip solution, but I don't like it. So I'm just using my 91%. It's either 90 or 91% alcohol as a slip solution. And the polygel from iGel Beauty is really easy to work with. I think it's very beginner friendly. It wasn't too soft or too firm. It was kind of like in the middle. And it was easy for me to manipulate and easy to file also. Have any of y'all seen the new Beetlejuice movie? I haven't seen it yet. I did see the first one. It is one of my favorite movies, and I used to know it line for line because I watched it so many times. But I do want to go see the new one. So maybe I'll go check it out for Halloween and see if it's as good as the first one. I kind of have a thing, like if you remake a movie, I'm so stuck on the first edition of it that I kind of don't be wanting to give the rendition of it a chance. And sometimes it's really good when you remake a movie. I just have a hard time getting the first one out of my head. Okay, I didn't have any of the modeling clay, like the sissy clay or anything, so I'm just using the polygel that I used on my other two nails to make the 3D snake design. It's a part in the movie where it's not even a snake, it's a sandworm. But the sandworm is black and white, like Beetlejuice's suit that he wears. This polygel I used worked out perfect. It was almost as good as when I see people use the modeling clay. I kind of didn't know if this was gonna be like really difficult. Like when I first sat down to do this, I just assumed that I was gonna have a really hard time trying to achieve this 3D look with this polygel because it's not really meant for that. I know you could use it for that, but I didn't think this would be able to do it so easily. And this set only took me like 2.5 hours. I was so surprised because I really thought I was going to be struggling to get this polygel to mold like I wanted to, and it wasn't like that at all. Okay, so I turned my camera in a new direction. Like I told y'all last week, I'm trying out different angles to try to see which one is the best. I actually like this angle. The only thing is, I did not realize how out of frame I was. So, a lot of times, you're not going to see the design, you're only going to see like parts of it because it's repetitive anyway. I just wish that I would have looked up at the camera more to make sure that I was in frame. So I'm going to keep that in mind when I film again, because I have another set to film for my stamping. I'm going to be doing some stamping Halloween stuff. I already have something on my right hand, which you can see here. It's like orange and black stamping. And that was just a fun practice set. And I really liked it. I really wish I would have filmed it because I really liked it the way it turned out. And it's not nothing extravagant, or like real decorative. It's basically just some Halloween trees, like the trees that have all the like branches and stuff sticking out. I just stamped that, and I think I got like a spider and a spider web on there. And I used some like gold glitter in a couple of places to kind of highlight it. And that was it. And it just turned out really good. I really wish I would have filmed it. So anyway, back to the Beetlejuice nails. So on this nail, what I was trying to achieve was Beetlejuice's hair, which is like a lime green color, and his suit is like a black and white pinstripe. Their hair actually looks like slime, like drips. It doesn't actually look like hair, but that was the attempt I was going for. And you also don't see a face up underneath the hair because I don't know how to do faces. I'm just I'm just able to do some hand drawing now. I was not about to attempt to put some eyes and a nose on this nail. So the face part is blank, but you should get the idea because it has the bow and the stripes. So that kind of symbolizes like the body part. Hopefully y'all get the idea. What I also did was the swirl, because that's in the movie also. And this was a little difficult to do. because you have to make sure that you're doing the same thickness on all of the lines, on all of the circles. And so I had to go back on a few of them, but I think it came out okay also. So I ended up having to use an ink pen to draw out this smile line. And after that, I wanted to do the pinstripes, but not perfect pinstripes. Kind of like um, messy, wavy, kind of off-center pinstripes. Because I just thought that gave it a little more character. And with his hair, I wanted to try to do some shading. So that's why I have the two greens there. And I just did a little bit of the light green around the edges. And then I did some dark, well, that's not really dark green, it's like a medium green. I'd use that as kind of like some different strands of hair so it can give it some dimension. And then I kind of blended it out also. And that kind of made it look like it was different shades of green and give it a little bit more depth. I'm trying to work on shading and giving my nails a little bit more dimension so they don't just look just flat and like 2D, 3D, but give them, a little more oomph. Okay, now for some finishing touches on this last nail. I'm going to do some slime drips using my polygel again. And that was an idea that just came to me. I was going to paint the slime drips on. But then when I seen how easy it was to work with this polygel, I said, yeah, I think I'm going to make it 3D. And I'm going to give it a little bit of highlights, a little bit of shading. Like I said, I'm trying to make things look a little more, I guess, realistic and give it a little bit more life. And I absolutely love the way these turned out. This is the set complete. Nelly Addicts, what do y'all think? Did y'all try some Beetlejuice nails this year? Did y'all go see the movie? Do y'all even like Halloween? Let me know down in the comments below. Stay tuned in a few seconds, and I got something really special to show y'all with these nails. Okay, Nelly Addicts, this is how they look completed in the light. And now here's what they look like as glow in the dark. Yes, the polygel that I use is a glow in the dark. The white and the green are so stunning. I love the way these came out. They look so cool. And I'm so glad I took a chance and did these. Thank y'all so much for sticking to the end. I appreciate it. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.